There are so many incredible games coming soon, and I just need to share them with you. Hello, Cozy Gamers. I'm Ellie, and welcome back to the Cozy Gaming Club, where we talk about all the latest and greatest cozy games. I talk a lot about cozy games that are releasing soon, but I thought that for today's video, I'd talk about upcoming cozy games that you may not have heard of. Now, I have a massive list of 300 upcoming cozy games. I am not kidding. But I managed to narrow it down to 15, and I tried to include a range so that hopefully you'll find something new to add to your wish list. Starting with this cute creature collector that is similar to Pokemon but with Japanese yokai as your companions instead. As a new yokai keeper, you'll be able to choose a new friend before setting out into the bright and colourful land of the ancients. A looming evil is spreading and many yokai are succumbing to its corruption, and you could be the one to stop it. I love this unique take on Pokemon. The world looks so magical and there are 300 different yokai to collect, some of which look cute and some of which look a little terrifying. One of the most intriguing things about the game to me is that you can return home to grow and expand your village, settle in the yokai that aren't in your team to work gardening, mining, and building the perfect cozy home. Like Pokemon, this game does have combat though, if that's a deal breaker for you, as well as what I'm guessing are Pokemon gyms, or in this case, 14 yokai schools to complete. If you like the sound of Home of the Yokai, it's coming to Steam this year. I would be amiss not to mention one of the games I'm looking forward to the most, which is Momento. If you loved unpacking, then this one definitely needs to go on your wish list, as it's a cozy room decorating game where the items you choose to keep change the outcome of the story. As you follow the character through the various stages of their life, you get to choose which items are important to them, and explore the branching narrative created by that decision. Uncover stories of love, heartbreak, wonder, and loss, and discover each ending hidden behind your favourite items. Will you be a scientist, a ballerina, or something a bit more out of this world? There is something so eye-catching about this next game, a slice-of-life coming-of-age story that follows Aloe, a 21-year-old who's just moved to a new city for a new job. Fishbowl explores the struggles she faces every day living in isolation, nurturing friendships and navigating the grief she feels from losing her grandma. Help her to stay in touch with her loved ones, complete her video editing work, and sort through her late grandmother's things. But there are also chores to do, and some days they may feel too difficult, and that's okay. I love the look at this cozy game and how it tackles self-care and grief, and I'm looking forward to trying it out myself, whenever that may be. This is our first farming game on the list. This is me. What did you expect? Of course we're going to have some farming games. But I think this one's a little unique as it's more of a gardening game. Golembert is a realistic gardening game with different pots, raised beds, composting, plant neighbours, and more for you to discover. It won't be as simple as planting a seed and watering it each day to make it grow, but I think that adds a lot to the gameplay. It's also set in a magical world with potion brewing and garden spirits, as well as you, a golem. There's also a story to discover about where you came from and how you ended up on this deserted island. Speaking of islands, our next game is called Amber Isle, which is a dinosaur shopkeeping game. You're tasked with running Amber Isle's only shop. Gather resources, craft them, and sell items to meet the needs of your diverse paleofolk customers. You can name and customize your shop by changing the layout, floor space, and decoration to fit your style. If you can set up a successful shop and bring Amber Isle back from the brink of fossilization, you can use your profits to rebuild and redecorate the island, and unlock new areas to make Amber Isle an attractive destination. Who knows, you may soon find other paleofolk knocking on your door and wanting to move in permanently. There are 48 different paleofolk to befriend, all with unique personalities, preferences, dialogues, and quests, and you can even design your own paleo character as well. This game has just been re-announced as they've signed with Team 17, so hopefully we'll have some more news about it soon. Next up is one of the prettiest games I've ever seen, and is developed by a solo developer. Naiad is a beautiful, relaxing exploration game that has you flowing down a mysterious river, interacting with its fauna and flora to progress, and also discovering little secrets. Meet fish, ducks, crocodiles, and more on your adventures and help them find their way while also finding your own. The journey will be told across 16 episodes that will take you through beautiful and strange places like a spring, a forest, a cave, a lake, and an orchard until you reach the sea. There is currently no release date, but Naiad definitely deserves a place on your wish list. Our next game is a beautiful hand-drawn game called Sunset Hills, which follows Nico, a writer who steps on a train and begins a journey into the unknown. During your journey, you'll meet a variety of different people, all leading their own lives, and even bump into some of your comrades from back during the war. Speaking to them will recount words and memories that'll slowly teach you about what happened in Nico's past. Sunset Hills looks incredible, and given the nature of the plot, I'm guessing it's going to be an emotional one too, as we revisit Nico's past experiences during the war. But alongside the plot, there are also some puzzles to solve as well. I am a big fan of Cozy Grove, and this one gives me real Cozy Grove vibes, but with co-op. I've been so excited for the Garden Path to release, and I actually backed it on Kickstarter because I love the concept so much. Escape the hustle and bustle and discover a secret garden in this charming slice of life where a cast of vegetables are your best friends. There's a whimsical story to discover here as well, but the game's greatest reward comes from finding peace in the simple things. Like Cozy Grove, the Garden Path is designed to be played in short bursts across multiple days, and has real-time progression while you're away. So grab your gardening gloves, slip on your overalls, and get ready to cultivate a vibrant world of joy in the Garden Path when it releases in Q2 this year. I am in love with the wood effect of this next game. Woodo is a beautiful diorama assembly game where you place tiny objects into a scene, gradually building a big wooden world piece by piece. Each scene has a story to share that you'll slowly uncover as you complete them, revealing a heartwarming story that will resonate with both adults and children, immersing both in a beautiful, safe, and creative world. Honestly, it just looks so unique and I can't wait to find out more. Without a doubt, you'll have heard of this next game, and if not, I am so excited to be the one to introduce you to Moonlight Peaks. Experience life as a vampire in this heartwarming life sim, where you set out to prove to your skeptical father, Count Dracula, that a life of compassion is possible, even for the undead. Make friends with the local werewolves, witches, and mermaids, and find your eternal love in the supernatural dating scene. Unlock ancient powers, brew potions, and cast spells as you embrace the immortal life of a vampire. Sadly, there's no release date yet though, not even a year, but it's definitely one to look forward to. Next up is a game that was just recently announced but quickly caught my attention. Build your own home on wheels and live sustainably off the grid in Outbound. I've always dreamed of owning a VW campervan, and being able to explore and build a home from one just sounds amazing. In this game, you start with an empty campervan and turn it into the home of your dreams. Scavenge resources, develop new technologies, and build your own moving home, which can be powered with energy from the sun, wind, or water. There's also farming and fishing, and you can decorate and customize your home too. The most intriguing thing to me is discovering if there's a story to accompany this utopian near-future setting, so hopefully they'll reveal more soon. I had to include this next game, especially since I've just gotten back into reading, and this is kind of my dream job. Leave everything behind and open up a tiny bookshop by the sea in this relaxing management game. Stock your tiny bookshop with different books and items, setting up shop in scenic locations around town. From the looks of it, there are different genres you can collect and fill your shelves with, and you have to make sure you have enough for whichever customers visit your shop that day. You can also decorate your little shop, befriend the townsfolk, and visit new areas around this small, picturesque town. Where you go each day, which items you bring, and the way that you interact with the people around you all shape the course of the town's stories, and your own. We're getting to the end of our list now, but Wish Upon a Llama looked too cute not to mention. Wish Upon a Llama is a cozy, animal genetics-focused RPG for pet lovers. As Llama Town's dedicated rancher, it is your responsibility to provide wholehearted love and care for your beloved animals. There are many different types of animals you can raise on your ranch, like llamas, rabbits, geese, capybaras, pigs, and more. All of your animals come in various colours, patterns, and personalities, and you can mate them together to create new special breeds. Ranching is the main focus of Wish Upon a Llama, but you can also start your own family and raise children, and help the town in its fundraising efforts to build new infrastructure. Are you impressed by the distinct lack of farming games on this list? I've done a good job in not just sharing all the upcoming farming games I'm excited for. Maybe I'll do a second video for that. But this one definitely deserves a mention. Immerse yourself in an enchanting farming game steeped in Chinese culture in Teatopia. Transform tangled fields into a vibrant farmstead, clear weeds, and repair the rundown water wheel. Outside of your town, there are east and west urban areas to discover, each with their own unique attractions and townsfolk to meet. The architecture in these scenes is especially eye-catching, and I love the Chinese designs. There are also fantasy elements to the game as well, with mystical realms and ethereal beings you can encounter after you unlock the gateway to the ghost market. Everything I've seen about this game just looks incredible. Unfortunately, we don't have a release date yet, but there is a Kickstarter coming soon. Time to round out the list with this cute and colourful city builder simulation game. It's Go Go Town. This is another one I have high hopes for, as you're able to build a new town from the ground up, filling it with stores, homes, and residents, and you're in charge of it. Try to keep everything under control as you invite visitors into town, and if they like it enough, they may decide to stay permanently. Find them a home, assign them a job, and keep everything running smoothly. After all, you're the mayor. This one is supposed to release this year, so that's something exciting to look forward to. But what an amazing group of games! I hope you found something new to look forward to, and if you enjoyed this video and would like to see some more from my list, then just let me know and I'll consider doing a second one. As always, thank you so much for watching this video, it really does mean a lot to me, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!